I am LaMarsha Lewis. Let's talk. Today is Wednesday, December 14th, 2022. This will be short, quick, and sweet. I just want to kind of come and do a little more conversation in regards to the TJ Holmes and Amy Robach, the two anchors from Good Morning American, or GMA3. They are employed with ABC. And as we know, as of December 5th, they were taken off the air because of the alleged romantic affair that the two have, which both are married to different people. But we still don't know exactly what the outcome of this internal investigation has been done. Kim Godwin, who is the president of ABC, had made the decision because she did state that they had not broken or did not violate any policy. So I'm really trying to figure out what they didn't violate in the policy. If they did not violate any policy, and this is within two consensual adults, yes, it's wrong because the two were married, but at the same time, if two consensual adults, but what I have been hearing, I don't know if it's true, but because once it's been saying, well, TJ's had many affairs. Okay, again, if he has had many affairs, that means he had to have an affair with someone. So we already know about Amy. It was alleged about a producer and supposedly another woman or something to that effect. So it's like, to me, they're trying to hang him out to dry, which is not fair. As they say, two wrongs don't make a right. So if TJ is going to be held accountable in this instance, so do Amy needs to be held accountable. But again, when you've had the ABC president say they didn't violate any policy other than has brought bad publicity to the network at large and maybe a bad work environment, because she did ask people not to be gossiping about the situation. If they have anything that they needed to share or wanted to discuss, to take it to HR or heads, department heads like herself. So, I mean, it's wrong. There's no doubt about it. But they had said that both parties had left their spouses, I believe, around this summer or maybe around June, August or something like that. My only thing is, I don't want to see TJ, like I say, to be basically trying to just really destroy his career. That's just not right. Okay, he may have had these alleged numerous affairs, but at the same time, he couldn't have an affair by himself. So if you're going to hold him accountable, you got to go back and hold every person that allegedly and supposedly he's had the affairs with. That's all I'm saying. Two wrongs don't make a right. Wrong is wrong, right is right. And that's why I am coming to TJ's defense. His job is just as important as Amy's or anyone else. And honestly, hey, if they good with it, because it's been said the two are still together. And like I said, I know because Amy has cheated on her second husband that she's married to. She was married once. She cheated on her first husband with the current husband she's married to now. TJ has cheated too. It's been alleged that both parties have cheated, and now they're cheating with one another. So the whole point could be, I don't know, maybe this time this affair may be different, or at least at the moment, this affair maybe they really think they love one another. Maybe they really do love one another. I don't know, because I watched the videos I've seen with TJ patting Amy on the butt. I've seen the pictures and all of that. And my question, who did this? I'm thinking it was one of the spouses. I think I even heard. And I'm going to use the term allegedly. I believe maybe some have said allegedly maybe TJ's wife might have been the one to hire the PI, the private investigator. I also have heard allegedly, from outlets that supposedly TJ's wife felt blindsided, that she thought that they were working on their marriage even though they had been separated. So this is still a lot. Again, I just want to come and have this conversation because we're still seeing and hearing things about them, but nothing has been said factual in regards to the state of their jobs, other than they are still not back at the anchor desk. They are basically still, Miss Kim has not brought them back to work. So my only thing is, Because it had been allegedly said that Amy may be back as early as this week. That's what I had saw last week. But to my understanding, I haven't seen anything to say that Amy has returned to work. But my thing is, you can't bring her back and not bring him back. Because then you're going to be looking at it like what one is already thinking from what has been already allegedly said, that this is being racist. You're going to bring the white woman back, but you're going to let the black man suffer. You're going to not bring him back because allegedly, supposedly, he's had other affairs. But again, if you have no policy in place, you haven't had anybody come and say where they was forced into something. It's just alleged affair. So that would make it at least seemingly that this has been consensual between two adults. There's no reason to, again, hold any more or more charges against him than her. You have to do this fairly and equally if you're going to try and do something. But if you have no policy in place, you just got to make a decision. Where are we going to bring these two people back? Or are we going to maybe put them somewhere else? I don't know. But my whole point is, I don't want to see TJ mistreated, because I'm going to think it's racially biased. If you bring this white woman back and she can keep her job, but this black man can't. I've even heard one blogger say, well, TJ must have forgot he's black, because they say he was out here. And again, I think the producer was, I think, also a white woman, or I don't know for sure her race or color. But the whole point I'm making, if one can come back to their job, then the other one can too. Because even in affairs, even being wrong because they have committed adultery, but still, if he's got to pay for his affairs, supposedly and allegedly, because he's had numerous of affairs, well, what about all the people that he had the affairs with? And how do we know Amy, how do we know that TJ is the first affair that Amy has had with this second husband? You see what I'm saying? I'm about right. Although in this situation, I guess it's hard to say because of the situation being what it is. Two married people cheating on their spouse, which means adultery. And that is, yeah. I'm going to end this because this can, as Gayle King said when she was asked about it when she was on live with Andy Cohen, it's messy. Children are involved, and because TJ has a child, has a daughter. Amy has 2 kids. She's also the stepmom to her second husband, 3 sons. So it's just a lot. And then I do get it. It's a lot to the ABC network, to all the colleagues that work at ABC, and to Miss Kim. But again, I don't want to see the white woman get off, and if you do bring her back and you don't bring him back. If you're gonna bring them back, bring them back. If you're gonna terminate them. That should be the options, because Amy is no better than TJ. So if she can keep her job, TJ keeps his job. And if TJ can't keep his job, Amy shouldn't keep her job. And that's just my opinion. I'm LaMarsha Lewis. We will keep this conversation going as we learn more about it. Until next time, I'm LaMarsha Lewis. Let's talk.